Hello and a very good evening, a very good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Apologies for the tardy start. I knew I shouldn't have pressed that button. You can blame it all on me. It said do not touch, and you know when you see this, it says do not touch, and you think, I wonder what happens if I touch that. And now we're 12 minutes late for the start of the show. So apologies. We are here now, though, and I tell you what, I can guarantee it will be worth the wait. It will be worth the tardy start because it is our launch party, and we have got so much to come over the course of this show. We're going to be looking at the advanced twist and pop dies, which I'm seeing for the first time today. If you've not seen them yet, you're going to love them. We've got brand new Dreamies goodies on the show, which you're going to absolutely love. We've got brand new Connie Fong stamps on the show too, which are going to blow your mind. We've got an out of this world deal, which you will not believe. If you're looking for cardstock, stay with us. And we have got for you something I have been championing all of the day today. Crafters Inspiration issue 30. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, are we excited about this. Are you going to unbox it, Ben? I hear you cry. Are you going to get it out now? No, not quite yet, because I need to introduce you to my crafty partner in crime over the next hour and 45 minutes, and giving us a bit of a heads up as to what is going to be coming up as far as demos are concerned is the lovely Debbie Fisher.
Oh, well, thank you very much,
Welcome.
Ben. Yes, we've got a fabulous 2 hours. We're going to be going through this brand new, it is brand spanking new, the new Crafters Inspiration, which is jam-packed, full of inspiration, so you're going to absolutely love that. But if you're looking for other things in the show, we've got the absolutely gorgeous Connie Fong stamps. These are beautiful. You're going to love colouring them. They are literally amazing. Then we've got, you might think, oh, that looks like a bit of an old die, but actually, when we open up the centre, we've got a twist and a pop. Use them for your photographs, use them to decorate your inside of your cards. They really are absolutely, as our Sarah would say, tremendous. Absolutely love those. And then if that wasn't enough, we've then got some reef dies. So build your own reef, which look amazing when you've got them there. Doing them in different colours are absolutely incredible. And then we have got some sneak peeks coming up later on of brand new items that are coming to Crafters Companion.
I tell you what, if that has not whetted your appetite, I don't know what will. Listen, it's going to be a brilliant show. Lovely to know that we've got Mitzi with us from Virginia, Sarah L from Italy, Mary Patson from Montana, Kay from Cheshire, Kit Kat from Alabama, and Patty Redmond from Michigan. A very good evening and good afternoon to you all. As per usual, any questions, any comments, do get those in. What are you most excited about launch party? Let us know in the comments. I'm most excited about the fact that we have got the launch of our Crafters Inspiration issue 30, and I'll let you into a little sneaky thing here. Loads of you have already jumped in and grabbed this. As you can imagine, we have thousands of these for you to get your hands on, and hundreds of them have gone already. What I love about these magazines is the fact that you've got so much inspiration, so much within the magazine, but you get loads of goodies in them as well. Now, I'm going to let our Debbie have a flick through the magazine itself, but what you're going to get in here, as you can see from the front cover, 72 creative makes. And the great thing about this magazine that you'll see in just a few moments' time, that it is front to back, cover to cover inspiration. All thriller, no filler. And you're going to see loads of your favourite demonstrators in there, loads of your favourite crafters, taking you through a whole host of different demonstrations, giving you the kind of recipes that you need, and then all of the instructions that you need to be able to put all of the projects together, from beginner to intermediate to more advanced. But here's the brilliant thing. Not only is that a great price for a superb magazine with all of the goodies in there, but check out everything else that you get with it as well. For $9.99, I reckon the magazine is a great buy. But on top of that, you're going to get all of these goodies included. So let's first of all talk about the thing that you can't see. Well, you'll just see it at the bottom of the page here. 300 plus downloadable elements within this magazine, which includes pattern papers and toppers from the Nature's Garden and Woodland Friends collection. You're going to get stamps included in there as well. There's a little link inside the magazine that you'll need to log on to get all of those exclusive goodies. And then look at all of your freebies that you're going to get. You're going to get interchangeable sentiment dies, a 15-piece Lee Holland stamp set, and you've got your Summer's Day embossing folder. All of that for $9.99 or $19.95. That's before your 20% discount if you're platinum. Is this some sort of joke? You've got to grab it now because I have a feeling this is going to fly. Waiting patiently over the other side of the studio to have a flick through is our Debbie. Now, are you going to go all the way through here or just have a look at a few little pages? Because I know some people like to see it all, but then some people don't like to see too much. So,
yeah, if
spoiler
you know
alert.
what, I'm never going to show you it all because the surprise is when you get it home. So we're just going to randomly flick through some of the pages. So if you don't want to see, close your eyes. But I think you will because they're just gorgeous, and you still won't get that element of surprise because everything. In fact, let's just open it up, shall we? And we'll talk through it as we go along. The great thing about this, you're getting a beautiful box, so it's gift packed before you even start, which I love. When you open it up, you're going to be getting inside not only your magazine, but like Ben said, those beautiful elements. You're getting dies here. You're getting extra dies. So if I pull that one off, you're getting that frame die, plus this ornate die that goes in between, plus there's another die, a sentiment die in the center, and then you've got another sentiment die on the side, and you've got your two flourishes for your corners. So a beautiful little die set there. You've got gorgeous Lee Holland stamps here, which have been exclusively designed for this magazine, so you will not be able to buy these anywhere else. Same as the die set, you will not be able to buy that anywhere else as well. And then you've got that really cute little embossing folder, which is absolutely amazing.
Love it.
So yeah, that you're getting, it's a 5x5. It works amazingly with all these little stamps, and we'll be showing you exactly how you can do those. Now, the magazine itself has 72 crafty projects in here. I mean, that's a mammoth amount. But we're not, as you know, at Crafters Companion, we don't just let you get on with it. We like to hold your hand step by step. So you've got all your index there, everything that's in the projects. We go through, if I just flick through some of the pages, I'm going to flick through to this one here. So I've gone straight to page 18 and 19. Now you can see that we've got 4 different projects on this page. Now, just saying what we do, we have a skill level. So this skill level has 2 stars, which means it's an intermediate. So if you are a beginner to intermediate, you'll probably be able to do this card as basic as what we have in this beautiful design, but then you can add your all own elements to it. It actually gives you exactly what you need. So the list is there for you, the tools that you'll need to use, how to make it in step-by-step instructions, which is incredible. Every single project is like that. I mean, look at this amazing concertina card here that we've got. These are made by Linda Fitzsimmons. So she is a crafter like everybody else out there, and she's on our design team, and she's made this beautiful concertina card. Flicking through again, it gives you a skill level of beginner. So all these things, I mean, how incredibly beautiful does that look? Can you guess what that card is, Ben?
I'm going to have to get a bit closer to the TV because I can't see it.
But can you guess what this has been made out of?
Can I get a bit closer?
So if I bring this die in, does that give you an idea?
Oh, it's made with the interchangeable sentiment die.
Yes, which is amazing. And if I just come this way, this one here, you've got a bunting. I mean, how gorgeous is this bunting? And again, it's made with that set of dies.
Oh, amazing.
So it is, you're getting so much inspiration in here. I mean, look at this, the little hedgehog stamps used with that embossing folder in the background that you're going to be able to do. It really is jam-packed with so many things here. So I'm flicking through quite quickly. There's also competitions. There's puzzles that you can do in here. There's actually downloads. The giveaways. Sneaky peeks. We don't want to give too much away. Sharon Callis's sensational succulents, which have been one of my favourite things of all time at the moment.
They're amazing.
They are so amazing. The things that you can do with these. So Sharon is actually taking you step by step of the way, and she's got something for every single person. So this magazine really is going to take you through all your crafty journey. And if I just go to the back here, we do our crafting hero, which is the fabulous Sharon Callis. But look who's appeared here.
I made it in the magazine.
Maybe you would be our crafty hero at one time.
I don't know.
So what's lovely about this, as soon as you get this home, the first thing you're going to do is flick through it to see exactly what's in the magazine. You will notice in our magazine, there's not page-to-page advertisements, there's not different things to sort of take your eye away from what's in the magazine. From the front page to the back page, it is completely Crafter's Companion, completely Crafters. You are going to love it. So sit with your feet up, nice cup of tea, look through it, decide what you want to make, and then everything is simplified for you. It's amazing.
You know what? Never a truer word spoken, because how many times have you got yourself a magazine and you get about 3/4 of the way through, and at the end it's just all adverts, isn't it? It's all, you just think, you've run out of stuff here and there's nothing of interest for like the last 20 pages. Within this, I think I counted 67 pages it is, front to back, and literally from the front cover to the back cover, that is full of crafty inspiration. And for $9.99, I mean, you'd be happy to pay that for all of the goodies alone, wouldn't you? For a bossing folder, for stamps and dies, that price is amazing. I think you need to get this, and I know probably loads of you already have, but certainly worth getting your hands on. And I love the fact with the goodies that we give you, you get the tutorials in there for those as well. That is flying out of the door, no doubt about it. Now, we've also got on the show some Connie Fong stamps, released very, very recently indeed. And this particular collection, if you saw the original one, just to sort of put your mind at rest, a few of you might have seen earlier on, we were giving you the opportunity to grab this with a red blend tri-blend. This one comes with a purple blend tri-blend, just as a bit of an extra sweetener, if you like. But take a look at the gorgeous artwork that you get with this collection. It's the Angel Inspiration Stamp and Die collection, and I just think it is so super cute, and the kind of images that you can use for a whole host of different occasions. And a lot of you commented on this earlier on, actually, as we're just looking at the Angel Messenger here. The fact that a lot of the stamp sets that we're doing now come with the dies to be able to cut out your stamped images, which I just think makes these even more super usable. So you can see with the Angel Whispers collection here, the gorgeous image, which, you know, you're going to have so much fun getting your tri-blends and your aqua blends into to make this as colourful as you want it to be. And then you've got all of the dies to be able to cut out all of the different images there as well. You've got things like your an angel, and Angel Kisses is your sentiments with the Angel Wishes collection. That one there is gorgeous. You've then got this third image, again, absolutely stunning. All of these beautiful little angels in sort of different poses. You've got different flowers included in there as well. And I can just think of so many different ways that you'll be using these right throughout the year for so many occasions. Look at that little angel there, sat on the cloud, stunning, with the little armful of stars within the cloud on her lap. I love this. Sentiments like wishing you peace, love and joy, and I believe in angels. And then the last one you've got, that's your twinkling angel, is your friendship angel. This is the little lad angel we saw earlier on Wake Up Call. I think this is my favourite. Producer Georgina has just remembered this one from earlier. She's just gone, but the little puppy with the wings. There is a little puppy with the wings, and he is very cute. And look as well, look here, there's a little kitten with the wings as well. And also what I love about this one, you've got the little halo there to put on top of the little angel. Do you know what that reminds me of? Does anyone remember the TV show with Roger Moore, The Saint? Yes. Bing! In the gallery, they're like, what on earth is he going on about? But Debbie, you remember, don't you? Yeah, I'm Roger Moore. So yes, that is also included in there. It's a lovely collection, and you're going to get all of those for £60 or $75. You're saving $21.43 or $19.69. And don't forget, as you're seeing on the screen here, you do get a purple blend, tri-blend included. But it's all very well to have a look at the Angel collection. Are we going to look at some finished samples, or shall I carry on? Oh, okay. All right. I just saw Debbie limbering up the other side of the studio, so I was just preempting it. No, it's fine. It's fine. I know it's coming. I'm getting excited. But something that you need to see, and we've been practicing this. Debbie. Get ready. It's our big moment. We have a brilliant deal for you. In fact, I would like to say that this deal is an out of this world deal.
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 Deal. Deal.
Deal.
Deal.
Deal.
Deal.
Deal.
Deal.
George can't keep up. Deal.
Deal.
Deal. Right, the out of this world deal. Not 10, not 20, not 30, not 40, not 50. It's impressive, Georgina, isn't it? 50 sheets of Centura Pearl for 10 quid or $14. Are you kidding me? Is this some sort of joke? It's normally 4 for 10, but you're getting 5 for 10. You're going to get your baby blue, 10 sheets of. You're also going to get your canary, 10 sheets of. Gorgeous. You're also going to get 10 sheets of your fuchsia. Gorgeous. You're also going to get 10 sheets of your Snow White, hint of silver. And then on top of that, you're going to get 10 sheets of your black. All of that for 10 quid or $14. And of course, don't forget, if you're platinum, that is £8 or £11.20. $11.20, I should say, if you're shopping with us in the US. That is flying out the door. And I shall tell you why it's flying out the door, because that is an out of this world deal.
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 Now, just to warn you, I'm going to do that every single time we come back to that. So if you don't want to hear us do that again, you need to buy it very quickly. Let's go back to what we were talking about just a few moments ago with the Connie Bond collection, the Angel Inspiration Stamp and Die set. Let's have a look at some finished samples. And Debbie, loads of people were commenting on about this earlier on. They love the fact that a lot of these collections now do come with the stamp and dies, and it makes them so much more usable, doesn't it?
Oh, so usable. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great that we can now stamp them and cut them out as well. But not just the main element. We've got lots of embellishments in here that you can cut out as well as stamp and colour. And what I love about that, the fact if you are a stamper, and there's plenty of you out there, you're going to be able to stamp these beautiful images. But if you are a die cutter and wants to get into stamping, you can combine these together. I mean, look how super cute this is. Just absolutely amazing. And there's so many different variations of them, the ones that you just really take a lot of meaning.
Yeah.
I love the fact that these are on the cloud. I love the fact that these are our guardian angels that are watching over us. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love this one. So you are an angel. So really just thanking somebody, this, isn't it? To tell them that they really are such an angel for the things that they do to you. And another one that looks like a real great thank you card. And then if you want your little boys, you've got that gorgeous little boy. I mean, he really does look like a bit of a choir singer, doesn't he?
Like little choir boy,
yes, like butter, and they like butter wouldn't melt.
I love on that card how they put the halo on top of the cat as well. That was brilliant.
Oh yeah, I've never even noticed that. Yeah, the halos on the cat.
I love that.
Absolutely
I love that.
Brilliant. And actually, isn't that a nice one? Because they're the embellishment ones that come with them.
Yeah.
So you might have someone has lost their pet as well, and it'd be a nice one to send to them. So really beautiful. Love that one with the beautiful dove. And you can colour these in whatever you want to use, whatever medium. And we've got some amazing pens on the show today. So whether you want to use your tri-colour or your tri-blend, we're going to be using all of them throughout the show. So shall we get started on our first demo? So the one we're going to use is our beautiful Angel Prayers. I love this one. I think it's a really lovely one to sort of be, doing your prayers.
Yeah.
I love the outline die. So you've got your main outline die here. So let's just take this off of our tape. The tape's getting stronger on these packaging.
Either that or you're getting weaker.
Or I'm getting weaker, yeah. I think that could definitely be the cause of that. And then you can see you've got all these little embellishments here. So I love you've got that versatility of being able to use all the embellishments and cutting them out as well as that big die. So let's cut them out. Let's stamp them out straight away. So just taking that off of my carrier sheet. Pop that to one side. I'm going to be bringing in my stamping platform. So we're going to bring this one in, and I just need a piece of Nina. So we prefer to use Nina on here. It's a card that's specifically made for alcohol pens. So if you do have some Nina, then that's great to use. If you don't, we'll have it on the website because it really is a spectacular card to use. And you really will notice the difference of what you're stamping. But if you don't have Nina, you can stamp on our white stamping card.
Yeah.
And it works perfectly. So I'm going to be using alcohol pens to start with. So I'm going to be using my alcohol proof, and I'm doing this in Pebble. So stamping this on, the stamps just stamp beautifully. They're a gorgeous finish, so they get every single detail. So I'm just turning it round because I always think you put different pressure for where your stamp is. So
Oh, okay, yeah, make sure you've got it covered.
Yeah, we've got that completely covered. Make sure if you're using a stamping platform, it all locks into those little feet. Stamp down and just use your thumb and fingers to go round and make sure that's all stamped beautifully.
Oh,
I mean,
wow,
look at
yes.
the detail in there. You just could not get a better detail in your stamps. So amazing, especially when you're stamping such a fine line. So let's move this one off and we will do a bit of colour. I just noticed I've missed her wings there. I could have gone back in and to stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Only very slightly, but
worry.
no, I'm not worried. But if I'd seen it, I could have just re-stamped and gone in with a precision there. So I'm just making sure that I put my stamps straight back on the carrier sheet so I know that they're there.
These are really lovely as well because initially, like you sort of look at them and think angels. Well, I do certainly think you've got to go down the line of sort of religious cards. You're thinking like birthdays or christenings or confirmations and things like that. But actually, like you said, a lot of people have their guardian angels, don't they? And I think,
much so.
You know, these can spread out into other occasions as well.
Oh, absolutely, Ben. I mean, these will be great for thank you cards. You can do them for your christening cards. Obviously, your sympathy cards are great for. And unfortunately, they are cards that we do have to sometimes send out. So, so what I'm going to do to start with, I'm bringing in my Fair Skin blend. So I'm using our Tri brush markers, and it's so easy with these because all I'm doing is going to lay down my colour onto her skin, and it says exactly what it is on the pen. It's our Fair Skin blend. So I'm putting my base colour on. I'm then going to come in with my darker colour, just around under her hairline, her eyes, nose, mouth, just where you think she'd have that extra bit of colour in.
Yeah.
And under her chin, and then just where her hands are clasped underneath. So it's really, you just decide where your light source is. So I know that coming from her elbow there, we've got that darker shade because she's got that, her clothing. And then under her chin, she's going to have darker, and definitely in her hairline. So that's going to create all your shadowing around there. And you can see that's really starting to come to life now. We're starting to give her a real character. So I'm just using my lighter one to blend in, and then we will do her feet as well, as she's barefooted.
Whilst you're just colouring, there's lots of hellos coming in. Lovely to have you all with us again. Mitzi's in from Virginia, Patty's in from Michigan, Andrea on Facebook says, "Hi Ben and Debbie, ordered my magazine this morning. Do I spy delicate dye samples next to Debbie?"
I don't know what she's spying.
I can't see that far over the studio, as we've already discussed today, so I don't know. Do you know, Andrew? You'll have to wait and see. Jude on YouTube says, "The new Crafters Inspiration magazine is what I'm excited about. I ordered mine already and now looking for demos to see what I can do." Seems like loads of you bought this already. Linny Jones on Facebook is saying, "Got my magazine earlier whilst I was shopping the sale. Basically, got it free with all my sale savings." That's the kind of savvy shopping I like to hear about, you see. So you trot it up in your mind that you think about all the money that you saved on our sale items, which started today, our spring sale, and then you think, oh, well, I've saved a tenner, so it means that I've got my my magazine for free. Good thinking. I like that a lot. Our spring sale is live, by the way, for you on our website. If you want to have a look on there, up to 70% off, as producer Georgina has just said in my ear. But you will, I don't know if am I supposed to say? All right, there are some deals. There's a small selection of deals up to 75% off. I spied them earlier on. But I think we don't have much stock of those ones, so that's why we're saying up to 70%, because those ones will probably disappear if they haven't disappeared already. There's some mammoth savings on there, Debbie. I don't know if you've had that chance to have a look on our website.
I haven't, but I keep getting told how amazing the savings are, so I need to go on and have a look. I haven't had a chance today.
It's producer Georgina goes, "I've not been window shopping whilst I've been working today." No, she's been full steam ahead today. We've all been working very hard here, haven't we, team? Yes.
We have been working very hard today.
Yeah.
We always work very hard.
Oh, absolutely. There's never a day goes by when we're not working 100%. My last day today, got a few days off. You're here tomorrow, but you're not on air, Debbie, aren't you?
I'm not on air, no. Just helping out with all our samples in our sample library.
Yeah.
Just made a mistake there, but never mind. We will just add an extra bit in for her dress there.
Loving the colours you're using.
Yes, I thought it'd be really nice. We'd do some lovely reds and oranges. Just looks really effective.
Very harvest-like.
Yes,
in
I
the sort
suppose
of,
it is. Yes.
Choice of colours.
So that's her shawl. So we're going to do that in a different colour. So it's just finding. So this time, what I'm going to do, I'm using my mid colour. You can see what's really good about using tri-blend is you have your pens all at hand. So I'm going from my lightest into my medium one. And I'm just following those lines down that are really guiding me where the creases are, where our highlights should be, where that extra darkness should be. So I know under here will be quite dark.
Yeah.
Round the base.
And we've got all of the tri-blends on the show for you as well. There you go, details on your screen, which we'll go through in just a little bit. Yeah, love that colour. Reminds me, because you said about the little choir boy. Well, he's not a choir boy, he's a little angel, isn't he? Who you've got in this collection.
He looks like a choir boy, doesn't he?
That was me back in the day. Used to be in the
Was you a choir
in the
boy
choir. Yeah, I used to wear what do they call it? The cassock and surplice. That's what they're called, aren't they? So you've got your cassock, which is the robe, isn't it? Like the red robe, and then your surplice is like the white thing that goes over the top, like the white top that goes over the surplice, and then you've got your little ruff as well.
Oh.
Yeah, back in the day when my voice was a little bit higher, we used to sing all of the songs.
I bet you could still sing that high.
Well, just depends what. No, I won't say what I was going to say.
No, please
don't. No, I won't.
So I'm just adding in that lighter colour to start blending all those colours in together. So you can see we're really getting that beautiful effect. So I can see now that I've laid enough colour on my dress, because that's starting to, you can see it's blotting through now. It's why we always colour onto a piece of card.
Is that so the ink comes back up again, kind of thing?
It's so it doesn't. It's so it blots it, so it won't come back up and seep through the edges.
Got you.
So the next thing we're going to do, all I'm going to do is do her hair, so you can see her hair. We've done a main basics, and then I've got my finish one. But doing hair is really easy, because what we need to do is to add highlights. So the highlights would run through, for me, the middle section. So all I'm doing is starting with that lighter colour in that centre, and then I can then work my way out with the darker tones.
Hair and skin's always difficult to do, isn't it? You hear lots of people chatting when they're doing colouring that it's like really difficult to get the exact blend.
The thing is, it's not, it's just knowing what to do. So you can see straight away we're managing to get that beautiful darkness in her roots, but I've left this middle bit, because then what I want to do is start flicking upwards.
Yeah.
And then we end up getting that sort of light in her hair. And it's just about being patient. It's about practicing. So the more you practice, the more I wish I could colour more, Ben, honestly. I just don't get time to colour as much as I would like to, and I love colouring. I love to create that sort of shading effect that you can get, and you can make your hair look really shiny.
Yeah.
Because you've got that bit in the middle. And then I'm going to go in again with an even darker colour, and that's then going to really highlight that middle bit.
I suppose once you've got these as well, I said, doing your hair colours and your skin colours difficult to do, but like Debbie's just said, once you've got the tri-blends, it does make life a lot easier for you. And actually, it's quite good in a way, isn't it? Because if you decide you want to, upskill your colouring and you've got these stamps, you don't have to go on to your favourite sort of cardstock straight away. You can just, maybe stamp on a bit of scrap, just have a bit of a practice. And I suppose it's something that you'll latch onto the more you do it, really.
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally. And never think that you've got it wrong. If you're not happy with your blend, go back to it, Ben. Let it all dry and then go to it afterwards. So
I tell you what, for the fact you say you don't get a lot of a chance to colour, you're getting lots of oohs and ahs from the gallery.
Just so kind.
And lots of lovely mentions as well on the comments. Sue just saying, I wish I could colour that nicely. And Mary saying, beautiful colouring, Debbie. I think you're doing a pretty good job. Pretty good job over there.
Thing is, I can colour, and I love colouring. I think when you do learn to colour, you get a passion for it where you absolutely love doing it. So, but I think everybody can colour to this extent. I don't actually think I'm a particularly good colourist. I think everybody can do this if they have the pens and they just practice and I have to say, for me, the tri-brush pens have been, they're a game changer, a total game changer.
Why so?
Because of the nibs. The nibs on them are so soft, and honestly, I wish I could physically put one of these pens in your hand for you to use, and you just wouldn't go back, because the brush nib on them is so soft, it glides on. The colour just seeps out without you having to put too much effort into it. So that's what I love about these pens. So I'm going to bring in my finished one, and we're going to make a little card up with this. So here we go. I've used a slightly different pen on that colour because I didn't have my tan one, but I was going to finish that one off and I didn't. I never finished her off, so we need to just finish this one. Oh, this one is...
Which one are you looking at?
You know what, I prepped so well for myself. That's the one I just did, thinking that's the one that I had, and it's this one that I've cut out. So all I've done is use that outside cutting die that we've cut around and got that cut out. I've then coloured some of all my little bits here, so if I just bring them all into play, I've just cut and coloured. They're stamps that you get in this selection as well, and you get the dies to cut them all out. So we're going to layer this all into one card. There's my note there, and I've just reminded me I'm going to thank Sally Bond.
Oh yes, talk about Sally.
I keep forgetting, yes, but I have to just say, I don't know if you'd noticed, but I have a beautiful necklace on, which is absolutely gorgeous, and Sally Bond made them for us. We've got some different ones, so I'm sure a lot of the presenters will be, or the demonstrators will be wearing them, but I just wanted to thank you so much. It was really kind to make them for us.
So Sally's one of our viewers from North Devon. I just know Sally's name because every time her name comes up, it's always Sally, isn't it? From North Devon, from Braunton, I want to say. And I always remember particularly because George, who's our director today in the gallery, he's also from Braunton, North Devon. So we always give a big shout out to the Devon Massive. So we know there's a lot of Devon viewers. What's that, Georgina? You want to know if there's anyone from where? Have we got anyone from Loughborough? She's wanting to know, watching. Is that where you're from? Oh, right, Loughborough. So anyone from Loughborough? Anyone else want any shout-outs? Debbie, do you want any shout-outs today at all?
Thetford?
Anyone from Thetford? Have we got the Thetford Massive in the house? Get in touch on the socials. I'd like to know if we've got anybody from, let's have Aylesbury, because that's where I'm currently residing. Any of the Aylesbury crew. The Buckinghamshire Massive.
Stoke Newington. I was born in Stoke Newington.
Where's that?
In London.
What's it called?
Stoke Newington.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, Ben.
What part of London is that?
Yes, it's and just up the road from. My things come to an end. From
You're what?
From up the road from Tottenham.
Oh, so that's North London then, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So what was it called again?
Stoke Newington.
All right, Stoke Newington, Thetford, Aylesbury, and what was the other one? Oh, Loughborough. Yeah. Get in touch. Anyone else who just wants to randomly tell us where they're watching from today?
Bedford.
Bedford, yeah.
I've just moved there.
Yep. Anyone from Brixham watching? Because that's where I used to live in Devon. So I'm South Devon. George and obviously Sally, who made the jewellery, North Devon. By the way, if you've never got in touch with us, if you've watched these shows and sort of never commented, do get in touch, because it's lovely to hear from all of our regulars. But it's lovely to know that we've got new people watching, and actually lovely to know where you're watching from as well. And yet, it highlights how sort of global crafting is, how global our audience is, and it's just amazing to know where you're all watching from. And it really is that kind of sort of language which spans all countries, really, isn't it? Because everybody loves to do it. And I know today already we've got people watching from America, we've got people watching in from Italy, we've got people watching from the UK in Cheshire. But yeah, get in touch, let us know where you're watching from. Tracy Hope on YouTube, my family's from Loughborough. There you go, George. And Andrea on Facebook, I'm in Hertfordshire, about 40 minutes from Aylesbury. Yeah, but if you've got any, that's good. But anyone exactly in Aylesbury would be good, about 40 miles closer. And Cheryl on Facebook is
I'm glad you're talking, Ben, because it's taken me ages to match up.
Well, I didn't want to say, but I was just looking. I'll keep going.
There it is.
Seawood, Alaska, Cheryl's watching from. Oh, and Kerry Reid, who was our craft ambassador. Wasn't Kerry our craft ambassador yesterday?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, Kerry lived in Plymouth for 5 years. Just this side of the border before we go into Cornwall. Yeah, well, you got the Plymouth Hoe down there, haven't you? Plymouth Hoe! And with the lighthouse. Big red and white lighthouse on it. It's nice in Plymouth. What? Nice green belt, says George. It is in Plymouth. I've always thought that about Plymouth. Lovely part of the world. Lovely part of the world. Let's go back. Sorry, there's loads of shout-outs coming in now. I wish I hadn't started. Where are we up to, Debbie?
So I can't put my bits on because I had them on this bit of card, and as I just moved it, I've just chucked them all over there. So no bits on my card.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring in my finished one, and there we go. So same card. It's just that. Yeah,
yep.
No bits that can go on there. So, but I think you'll agree, she looks absolutely stunning.
She certainly does. I love it. And as you said, do you know what? The fact is, it was a super demo. And if you're thinking about these for more sort of religious cards, absolutely they will tick those boxes. But these will be great as well for things like birthdays, things like sympathy cards. There's so much included in here. You've got your angel messenger, and remember, each of these images comes with the dies to be able to cut out the stamps, which is phenomenal, just making them so much more usable. You've then got your angel whispers, that beautiful angel there with the dandelion clock. Then you've got your angel wishes. Again, look how gorgeous she is. I just love all of these images. I think they're fantastic, and you've got so much as far as colouring is concerned, because they're nice big stamps as well. There's angel prayers. My favourite ones are coming. I like this one, the twinkling angel. The little angel there, sat on the cloud with the little birdies and the stars flying through the air. And then you've got this one here, which is the friendship angel. We love this one. Your little boy angel with the dog and the cat with the wings and the halo there too, which is fantastic. You've got all of the stamps, all of the dies in that collection too for £60 or $75 if you want to go for that collection today. Now, let's quickly talk pens. Now, we've got the Tri-Blend Brush Complete Collection, and a lot of people talking about these. This is what Debbie was using, and literally they are so good, because if you're wanting to get that sort of amazing application, you've got it with the brush tip on these. Once again, you can see the full range of colours that you're going to get here, and remember, it's 24 pens, but it's a 3-in-1, because you get the light, you get the mid, you get the dark included in here too. So, if you're talking about being able to kind of take your colouring to the next level, then these are absolutely perfect for that, because for blendability, for kind of choosing how you would get that realism when it comes to things like your hair and your skin and all these different things. That's why these tri-blends are perfect. But yes, get these back, try them with that brush nib, and like Debbie says, you will absolutely love them. The details will get up on the screen for you here, because they're not quite the right ones currently for the tri-blend brushes. The details coming up for you. Here they come. $67.99 or $101.95. Saving 15%, £12 or $18 coming off that. We've then got in the tri-blends, the deep blends. So again, with these are your tri-blends. So you're getting the 3 different shades, your light, your medium, and your dark. But these are your tri-blend pens, as opposed to the brushes. So those don't have the brush nip. However, again, the application that you're going to get with these is superb through a whole host of different blends and colours. In fact, I'm sure I've got a little board down here. Yes, I have. So you're going to get just a few of the colours that we're seeing here, and this gives you a bit of an idea too of the different blends that you've got with these, allowing you to create the lightness, the mid-tone and the darkness too. Again, $67.99 or $101.95 for that collection, just kind of aiding you in your colouring journey. For those of you who are sort of saying, oh, I wish I could colour as well as Debbie, or I'd love to, kind of get my colouring to the next level. These are brilliant. Now, we've also got another fantastic deal on your tri-colours. So whereas those pens are alcohol-based, these ones water-based. So again, a whole host of different techniques that you can do with these as far as your colouring is concerned. Now, these come in packs of 3, all right? So you're going to get 12 in total, and the wallet is included, which I think is super handy. So you've got your storage wallet, which holds all of the pens that you've got in there. And as I said, the difference with these is, I'll show you the boards of all the different colours that you've got. These are water-based, but also, whereas with the tri-blends that I've just shown you, you get the different colours, hues, if you like, of the one colour within each pen. These, you get the different colours within each pen that blend together beautifully. So for example, in the Great Outdoors collection that you're going to get in this deal, you've got your Botanical Natural, which brings you lime, sage and moss. And can you see how these blend together absolutely beautifully? If you're doing things like maybe, I don't know, your countryside scenes. Here we've got your cool marine. So again, for sort of seaside colours, look how they blend beautifully. Your rich floral, that also includes your purple, hot pink and your heather. Then you've got your colour basics. So again here, your warm primary. This brings you your flame red, your sunflower and your marine. Just using those different techniques. I love when we see the guys using these, because you very rarely see them being used as actual pens. It's just a case of maybe scribbling down onto the glass mat, getting a bit of water, getting your brushes in there and really creating these gorgeous blends. You've got the cool primary and then your complementary with the amber alpine green and your orchid. Then you're also going to get your essential neutrals. So again, for things like your skin tones potentially, for your sort of more neutral colours, you've got your earthy neutral, your rich neutral and your grey neutral. And once again, just to show you, you've got 3 pens, but so this is 1 pen, for example, with the 3 different colours in, giving you that blend. I love the grey neutral, for example. Again, within that, you've got your slate, your flint and your dark. And look at all of the blends that you can create. And then finally, you've got your floral meadow. Again, lovely colours, bright, breezy, springtime colours with your fresh verdant, your warm fiery and your bright floral. And again, these are the 3 colours that you've got within that 1 pen, 3 within your warm fiery and the 3 within your fresh verdant as well. And they all look like this. You're going to get them in packs of 3, as I say. So you're going to get 4 packs of pens, 3 in each, 3 colours within each pen. And again, the great thing is you're not going to have to worry about storage, because the storage is included, which is super handy, because you can pack them away nice and tidy. You even get a little extra zip at the front there. And if you are going off to see friends to do a bit of crafting or back off to craft classes, super easy to transport them. £38, $57 is the deal on those today. Now, it is our launch party. Very exciting, because we are bringing you the launch of issue 30 of our Crafters Inspiration magazine. And boy, oh boy, are you loving this? We will have another flick through this in just a while, but this is flying out of the door. This is going like, what did you say? What's the expression? Like hotcakes. Thank you. I mean, these are going. Why are these going? I'll tell you for why. $9.99. No, I did. I just forgot. I heard you say it. But then I was like, what is it again? Hotcakes. That's it. Going like hotcakes. I know you said oatcakes for some reason. $9.99 or $19.95 for your magazine. 72 inspirational projects in here. You've got over 300 downloadable elements in here too. And it's things like, just to go through your downloadable elements again, pattern papers and toppers from the Nature's Garden and Woodland Friends collection. You've got 30 exclusive digital stamps for you to colour in as well. There's a link within the magazine that you simply pop into your search bar. That will then bring up everything you need and you can print it all off. Now, as well as all of that, as I said, demonstrations, and Debbie will have another flick in a minute, but as you saw earlier on, what I love about the fact that you've got projects in here is it will tell you like it's easy. it is perhaps moderate, it is perhaps a little bit more advanced. So you can kind of, wherever you are on your crafting journey, attempt all of the projects as you sort of go with this. But then look, you're going to get all these freebies as well. Included in this issue, you're going to get your interchangeable sentiment stamps, dies rather. You're going to get a 15-piece Lee Holland stamp set, which is exclusive to this magazine, and then you've also got your Summer's Day embossing folder. Have a think and just put a, I mean, you know, I'm not going to do it for you, but you just have a think, put a price on how much you think those would cost if you were to buy those individually, and then look at the price on the screen and factor in you're also going to get 300 downloadable elements and a 67-page magazine with 72 inspirational ideas in there for you. I think this is an absolute bargain, and I know so many of you will have already bought these previously. By the way, because I know we've got some newbies watching, because we'll do some more shout outs in a minute, because we've got loads of them coming in. Seen a lot of people saying, oh, I'm a newbie to this. If you've already got these magazines, let us know in the comments, let the other viewers, our newbies, know in the comments why you love these magazines so much. Tell them why you come back and buy them every time I release a new one, because it's great to, it's all right for me to say, it's all right to hear it from Debbie, but it's great when you tell us as well. So get in touch on the Facebook and YouTube comments and let us know why you love the Crafters Inspiration magazines. This is issue 30. Let's go over to the side at studio and have a look. Well, Debbie's, I mean, she's over there having a flick through. She looks like she's having a whale of a time over there. Debbie, you right?
Yeah, actually, I was just seeing what was on.
I know.
Coming up for the next one.
Having a right old nose.
A sneak peek on there. I'm loving this. It's such a great magazine. I only got mine today, which is fabulous. But our Fiona's in there. So Fiona's got some projects with the Connie Fong that's on the show today. So if you was to get the stamps, you can then do some extra follow-alongs with Fee. We've got our puzzles in the back there. We've got challenges. We've got giveaways. We've got prizes galore. There is so much in this magazine. Now, this middle section here, follow your dreams. You've got all these different projects, and you can see there's all different sort of digital images. These digital images are all for you to download. There are hundreds of digital images in there for using so many different things. So we've got some other ones here, and it will tell you what you need, how to make, gives you top tips. So we've got Route 66 collection. I'm liking this, Ben. How nice is
Love
this?
A trip on Route 66.
Look at that. So you've got all sorts of things going on there, all your vehicles and different stuff. I mean, you've got Father's Day coming up in June.
Yes.
So that would be ideal for Father's Day. Absolutely. You've got letters from the heart there.
Typewriter.
Yeah, it's amazing. So our own Debbie Robinson's in there. So she's showing bits and pieces. It's showing you all our discovery kits as well and how you can do those. I just adore this die that we've got here. This really shows it how you can put them together. You've got Sarah here giving a little update of what she's been up to and her boys coming into the studio.
Yeah.
There's Bernie's fabulous cake. I don't know if anybody see it.
What?
That's a cake. Did you not see the
what?
cake?
Bernie
Ben?
brought in cake?
Bernie brought in cake when she launched her show on a Sunday.
I did not see that
And
cake.
her sister made this cake. This, she made it. I mean, it looks like a crocheted blanket. It was absolutely amazing.
Wow.
I mean, really amazing. Yeah, it's like a crocheted blanket that went over the top. It's incredible. This was a cake. So, yeah, it's just Sarah telling everything of all exciting things that's happened in her world, which is incredible. And then if I pull across to here, you've got that again, making a tag out of that die set, which looks adorable. But you're going to love the hedgehogs in here, all the projects in here, everything. We've even got meet some of the team behind the scenes here. So Joe Emerson, he works with our Leanne, he's on the design team. So he sort of heads that up and makes everything work and getting all these gorgeous products out to us. So it really is truly a magazine to inspire you and get you crafting for the whole year, because you have 72 projects in here, which is just phenomenal.
It really is, and do you know what? I think you mentioned it earlier on as well. It's a really nice magazine just to have, like, on your coffee table, isn't it? You know, if you just want a little sort of flick through of an evening, or if your crafty mojo goes out the window, it's perfect for just getting your crafty mojo back, isn't it?
Oh, so much so, yeah. I don't think you could go wrong with this. And treat one for your friends or your daughters or your grandchildren, because they'll love it as well, being able to do the projects. It really is a phenomenal deal on that magazine.
If you buy one thing today, jump in and grab this. This is going like oatcakes. Hotcakes. Hot off the press, they're going like oatcakes. $9.99. I literally say anything you say in my ear, don't I? That is worrying. I know I don't have to, but I do. $9.99 or $19.95, brand new. And remember, you can take your 20% off that as well. I think it is a phenomenal buy. And if you buy one thing today, make it that, because you will not regret it. A few more hellos. Where's everyone watching from today? We've got a newbie watching. Pam Brown on Facebook. Newbie here from Durham. Hello, Pam. Lovely. Lovely to have you message us. So thank you for messaging for the first time. Shadiah is in from the nation's capital, Ottawa, Canada. Hello, Shadiah. Angela's in from Ramsgate, which is Kent. Lisa's Crafty Corner says, I was a student in Grantham. That's Lincolnshire, isn't it? Grantham. And we've also got a message from, now I'll have to apologise here because I'm going to say your name wrong. Yuktaji Rautenbach on YouTube, who says, I'm watching all the way from Pretoria in South Africa.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is brilliant. So we've got viewers from South Africa to Canada to America to Grantham. I mean, seriously, we are multinational. This is brilliant. I love
Worldwide.
it. We are worldwide. Keep those comments coming in. Where are you watching us from this evening? We would love to hear from you, particularly if you've never messaged in before. We will give you a little mention. Lots of love for the stamps, by the way, the Connie Fong stamps coming in, and lots of love for Debbie's colouring. Oh, Marisol's saying beautiful colouring, and Sally Bond says, Debbie, that looks stunning. So whether she's referring to the necklace she made for you or the colouring, probably both.
Yeah, probably for your necklace, because it is absolutely stunning. Yes, and it goes very nice with my red and white today.
You're looking very, just very bright and, I mean, you're always bright and breezy and cheerful, but even more so today.
Yes, yes. I'm not normally a red person. I never wear red, funny enough, but I thought, oh, it was nice and bright for TV. So
yeah. Lovely.
Lovely.
That's a bit high. Now, more goodies to show you as the magazine continues to monster out the door. Last Friday, the 16th of April, the Advanced Twist and Pop Dies had a craft along. So here's the brilliant thing. You may well have seen that and thought, oh, I didn't have a chance to get my hands on the dies. Well, here is your chance. And if you haven't seen these before, and once I've shown these to you, you go, I need them. At least you know now you can go back onto YouTube, subscribe, and you'll have these bits sent to you, and then you'll have a craft along to work with as well. So these are amazing. I've got a lot of time for them because what you're going to get with this collection is the mechanism to give you the twist and pop, right? So that's your mechanism, and the mechanism allows you to create this twist and pop design inside your cards with a whole host of different features. So this one is the cupcake, and if you watch here, look at that! It's so cool. Twist and pop with your cupcakes, which is phenomenal. What else have we got in this new collection? Balloons. Who wouldn't want to go twist and pop with those stunning balloons? I just think this is revolutionary when it comes to your card making. You know, because it's brilliant, isn't it, to decorate the outside of your cards, but then to have inside those presents twisting and popping out, and it's the kind of card that is going to take the #1 spot on the mantelpiece that people will just be coming back to time and time again. Also in this collection, we've got your hearts. Again, look how beautiful that is, and I love the fact that you've kind of got your base and then the ability to be able to decorate as well. It does give you that pow, wow, and need another noise. Pow, wow, and what?
Poof. That's what like they used to come up with, poof, like poof.
Yeah, I know.
Like
okay.
abracadabra, poof.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. So
Yeah.
so abracadabra, poof. There you go. Your hearts. Then. Oh, now your oval. How cool are these, right? So your oval frames you can then decorate with the likes of your with the likes of your lipstick and your what's this one called here? I always forget the name of this. Atomizer. Is that right?
It is an atomizer. Well done.
And then this one. What's the sound effect for this one, George? Okay.
Kapow. What was that?
I felt like I heard a Batman comic then for a second. Do that again.
Kapow.
This is my favourite. my favourite thing of the show so far. And then we've got the frames. Right, get ready for this. Think of a sound effect. We've got the frames. Again, you can decorate these up as well. And your frames, you got one, are sounding like this. Need a bit of WD-40 on those, I think. Create your own sound effects. Those do not come with the twists and pops, but what you do get is everything else you need to be able to create these. Oh, wow. £90 or $105, and you guys say I do the good sound effects. £90 or $105 for the collection. Obviously, you get included the mechanism to be able to create the twist and pop. And look, you're saving $25.93 or $24.65. Take another 20% off that price on screen as well if you're a platinum member. In the UK, that comes down to what, £72 or £84 if you are a customer in the US. Everyone's loving Debbie's sound effects. Maybe we'll come back and do some more in just a second. But let's have a look over the other side of the studio. Now, the thing to say with these as well, right, because if you're seeing the word advanced there, you might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm not an advanced crafter, so I won't be going for these. Don't be put off by that is what I would say.
Oh, absolutely not. And the only reason these are called advanced, it doesn't mean you have to be an advanced crafter.
No.
They're called advanced because there is bigger detail in them. I don't think there's ever been anything on the market, from what I'm aware of, where they do like cupcakes and presents and items that actually come out of that card and pop out of that card. So I think it's Ben's turn now to do the sounding on these ones.
What's inside there? What is it? What is it?
What's that one?
Oh, okay.
Right, are we ready?
Okay, go.
So I thought you were going to do like a wheezing noise for the balloons.
Oh, hang on then, we're there.
Yeah. That's it, yes. Yes, perfect. Yeah, that's the one. Right, we've got a nice cupcake now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. And look how beautiful. I mean, that's what we mean by advanced, having a cupcake design that's actually framed into that. And we're going to get straight onto a demo straight after.
Thank goodness for that. Okay.
One more. Let's show one more then. Let's just do a surprise one then. Ready?
Okay. Wow!
It's a wow.
Wow!
So using these as picture frames, I mean, how incredibly beautiful does that look? And what's nice about these, Ben, we'll do one more because I love this card.
Oh, yeah.
This is so pretty. Ready?
Oh, I didn't do one. Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh, nice kissy one, yeah.
Kissy,
I love that one, the heart one. Absolutely beautiful. But there is so much you can do with them. We're going to do the present one, and I'm going to really take you down to basics of how you can make these and how simple they really are, because they truly are simple to use. So first of all, with each one that you open, you will be getting your booklet telling you exactly how you put them together, which is amazing. You're getting the main die. So this one is an extra that you need. This is a twist and pop mechanism. So this is the one that you need to create your twist and pops. This is the actual piece that pops out. You've got your outside edge cutting die or your matte and layer, and then your intricate die.
Yeah.
So we've got those two, and again, you're getting your booklet with that to show you exactly how you make it. So our first one, we need to do a layer for our cutout of our mechanism. Then what we're going to do, I'm going to do in white card, because we're going to do some colouring. I'm going to cut out my presents, and then I'm going to cut out in black the outline. So we'll just pop them through on two different ones. So let's pop this to the side, get my plates. We'll be able to pop both of these onto here. And then I think what I might do is just grab my Gemini Mini, because we can pop that, get the other one put through at the same time. So let me just grab this one at hand. There we go.
Oh dear, I'm still getting over the sound effects that we just did. A lot of love for those actually, and a lot of people asking in the next collection whether we could include sound effects together with eyes. That's next level stuff, I think, though, isn't it? Next level stuff. You could record your own sound effects, and yes, we could put them in. We'll speak to Sarah.
There we go. So it's like them cards, isn't it, actually? You used to be able to have a music box in them.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
And they'd sing happy birthday. You could do that. I wonder if we could put that to the design team. Can they do like...
I could voice them all.
Yes, you could.
We could get... Oh, my goodness, that would be amazing, right?
We could try and do a mechanism where when you open the card, it plays something.
A tune, or it says like a phrase or something like that, maybe.
You could do your shanty.
To do my little sea shanty. That would be amazing.
Yes, that would. I wonder if they're easy enough to
I think the little chips that used to be in those cards, they would only do like a little sort of 10-second clip. So maybe it would be like a, I don't know, a little voiceover or something like that. Happy birthday! Do you know what I mean? Something like that. All right, I'll put that to the boss.
Absolutely.
What do you think of this idea? Rubbish, move on. Right, okay. All right.
Right, so that gives us all our elements. I like that idea though.
I do.
Yeah,
back me up on it. What was your, it was sort of your idea. Was it whose idea?
Yeah,
Who came up with that?
It was mine.
It was yours. All right.
Don't take my idea.
Okay. Your idea, I'll voice it and then we'll split the...
It's my idea if it goes ahead, it's your idea it flops.
Right, okay, good. I knew that was coming.
Right, so what we've got now, we've got our base layer, and you can see then we've got our layer for the top as well, which all go together beautifully. Now, this bit is the important part. So what you're going to do, and I'm going to really simplify it, you've got a cross in the centre and a line going through the centre vertically. What we're going to do is diagonally fold this cross across that way, and what's more important is making sure you really burnish those lines in. And then I'm going to cross the opposite way, going across the other side, again making sure those lines are really burnished, because that's what's going to help your mechanism work better. Then we're going to turn this over and we're going to fold it. And again, burnish that line in. And then what you will find is if you hold your two pieces, let's do it this way, you'll put your thumb in the middle, your forefinger in the middle and pinch the sides, you see it automatically folds into the shape. Like a little gazebo. Yeah, like a little gazebo, exactly. Now this bit is for me really important, because if you just leave it like that, can you see that crosses over, Ben? Like this, these little bits here, they're crossing over, and they shouldn't cross over. So what you want to do is hold them edge to edge, and then you want to reinforce those lines. So really fold those in.
Well, if they cross over, will that mess up the mechanism, will it?
What it will do you ever notice sometimes when you open some of the samples, they get stuck?
Yeah.
And that's what does it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's because it catches. So to stop it catching, just make sure you hold them separately together. They do naturally go together. Separately together.
I knew what you meant,
They are separate,
Debbie.
but you need to hold them together.
Yes.
So I knew what I was saying.
I knew too.
That way they won't cross over and your mechanism will work beautifully. Right, so what we have now is we have our bits here to pop on. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to bring in some colours, because what I think these are great for is lending themselves to being coloured. So where was my bit of card that I coloured onto? So what you could then do is, using your markers, you can section these off and actually colour them in. So I'm just going to go down where my, go there, and then just use your pen to colour over.
Lots of love for the Twist and Pop cards. So impactful and folk love them, says Linny. Such an easy make, such a great reaction as well. Marie says, I love the Twist and Pop dies. I love making interactive cards. I think they're great. Cards that do things are brilliant.
Yeah, me too.
Carol saying, I love you guys. And Joy on YouTube says, you guys are killing me, really hitting my funny bone. So thank you. Hannah saying, we need those sound effects with the dice. I think this could be catching on, Debbie.
Yeah, definitely. I love that idea.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't even know if they do those cards anymore. I haven't seen them for ages.
No, I think you're right. They used to be like, I want to say they were really big when I was a kid, which is quite a few years ago. Maybe sort of like late 80s, 90s. Did you have those cards? I've definitely had them here in the UK. The US, did you have those cards? You opened them up, they'd play a little tune or whatever. So with the mugs as well, yeah. The guys in the gallery just chatting about the mugs. When you used to pour. No, didn't the mugs play your music when you poured?
Well, I thought it was
in?
when you picked them up,
Oh,
and then
was
when you
it?
put them down, they stopped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that
so
what it was?
Yeah, the connection was on the base. So when you lifted it, they would, they would start to sing as you lifted it up, and then you put them down and it stopped.
Wow.
Yeah, very clever, isn't it?
All of these things of a bygone era. I remember the mugs as well that would be, say they'd be like black, for example, and then as soon as you put the hot water in, the black would disappear and then like an image underneath would appear. Remember those ones?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm not going to finish colouring that. I'm going to bring in my finished one. So if I bring this one in, you can see I've just like coloured all these bits in. So nice and easy. Then you're going to mount that onto the top of your black. So affix that to the top. And then your score lines are folded in here. You can actually see where your score lines are, and they will just fold over. So you'll be able to see your score lines, fold them over, and you want to fold them so they go in a mountain and valley fold.
Yeah.
So just do the next one over there, and then pop that onto there, and then put in your score lines while they're there, and then refold them.
Yes.
And then you'll get this design. So once you've got that mechanism and you've got your back part here, what you always need to remember is to put this into like a cradle. So the for a cradle would always then be rocking. So that's how you know that that's in the right direction. Then what we want to do, this middle line needs to be central to this central part. And the way we do that, if I bend this over, pop that there, I can see that this is now central. So then I can fold that back on itself. So fold it back over onto that panel. And then this one turns over. It's this square here that you add your glue to. So we're just going to pop our glue across the top. I'm putting extra on, and I'm going to put a little bit on that side and fold that over. So that's our first mechanism part. And then this one, you do the opposite side. So this bit folds over, and you do the opposite bottom one. So this one, we're going to put our glue onto here. Now these will work, or will be working quite a few times, because when you give them to the recipient, they are going to want to just open and close them all the time.
They will.
So make sure you really do give that a good rub so the glue really affixes itself to there on both parts, or use a wet glue. And then this will fold in. So what will happen is these two parts, as they did before, will fold in, and that then creates this beautiful twist and pop. So I'm just going to find my burnishing tool and re-burnish the lines on that. It's really important to keep doing that every single time. So what I've done here, I've already matte and layered some of my papers, so I've just taken them out of one of our books here. So we've got our inside and our top, and I've just then cut out the same little toppers. We've just taken them out and snipped them out to actually create the top of our card. So let's just pop this into place. So we'll do this at a bit of a jaunty angle. And then on the inside, it's really simple. So while your mechanism is closed, I've already marked my center point. And then we're going to pop that to that center point, making sure that this closes. And then we can do our glue in, but just on that triangle point. Mm-hmm. And then we bend that over, and then give that a rub so that really does adhere itself to the card. Then turn your card over, and we're going to do exactly the same on the back. So again, take in this part. What I love about these shows as well, Ben, is people can watch them back. So even if you haven't got what I've done the first time, you can pause, rewind, keep going back. And honestly, it is so simple. If you do exactly what I've done, you will get the most amazing twist and pop every time. So I'm going to turn this round so you can see it. So you've got our card here, and then when you open it up, you get, we're upside. And actually, that's one thing. And I'm so good. I would normally explain that you have to put it the right way. way and I still didn't. So when you put it in, always make sure that the top of your card is always on the right hand side.
Right.
And I should have said that. So then when you open it, you'll get that beautiful twist and pop. But can you see there's no catching?
Yeah.
Twist and pop every single time. And it doesn't matter. So just follow my instructions and you will get the perfect twist and pop, apart from an upside down one, every single time.
Absolutely brilliant. Lots of love for this collection as well. I tell you what, so many of you loving the show. Thank you for all the comments coming in. Lots of love for the magazine, which we'll come back to in a second. But these advanced twist and pop dies, as you've seen, nothing really advanced about them as far as like crafting is concerned. So don't think to yourself, oh, I've got to be advanced. It's just the fact they are advanced to the point that we're talking about bringing you twist and pop with these amazing balloons. Twist and pop when it comes to cupcakes. Twist and pop when it comes to the presents. Woo! Twist and pop when it comes to the hearts. Then twist and pop when it comes to, I love this one with the mirrors, the frames, gorgeous. And then last but by no means least, these gorgeous frames, look at those. Awesome as well, as we saw one sample for putting like your little pictures on too, like family photos. I think these are fantastic. You get all of those, plus you get the mechanism, of course, too. £90 or $105, saving $25.93 or $24.65 today. Do not miss out. Let us have a look at some of the other goodies that we've brought to you on the show already today. The Connie Fong collection you are loving, and I am not surprised. This is the Angel Inspiration Stamp and Die collection. It's gorgeous, it really is. And you know what? The images are so super cute. And they are, I don't know, so usable as far as like, so if you're thinking about these and thinking, oh, you know, angels, perhaps only sort of religious means, no, absolutely not. For birthdays, for thank yous, you know, for just because cards as well, absolutely, these will work for things like your christenings, your confirmations, things like your sympathy cards too, but they're super versatile. You've got your stamps and of course you've got your dies to cut out your images as well. And this collection comes with the purple blend, tri-blend as well. £60 or $75 is the deal on that. If you're a platinum member, that comes down to £48 or $60. Now, a machine that we've seen being used quite a lot recently over the last few days is our Get It, Got It good deal this week. It's the Gemini MIDI. It is the brilliant little machine which has got all the power that you would want. It's got all the portability that you would want. And what I love about the My MIDI is the fact that you've got no complications with this. You don't have to worry about kind of sandwiches and what goes where. It's so super simple. You've got the hand crank on there too, and you've got the ability to get a super emboss and a super cut each and every time you use this. It's $69.99 or $89.95. It's our Get It, Got It good deal. This price, of course, and this deal with the 100 free bonus points up until the end of the week or whilst stocks last. So don't miss it. If you've been thinking about getting the MIDI, it is back in stock. Talking about whilst stocks last, we've got our Out of This World deal. Deal. You've got in there your fuchsia, you've got your canary, you've got your Snow White, hint of silver, your black and your baby blue. 10 sheets of each. That gives you 50 sheets as far as I'm aware. And the great thing with that is you pay just £10 today. Are you kidding? £10 is the deal. £8 if you're a platinum member, or $11.20 if you're shopping with us in the US. Now, we've got an Explorer kit on the show for you as well. This is kind of cute, the Reef Builder Explorer kit. If you watched the show earlier on, Wake Up Call with Helen, who was on our creative journaler, then this might be something that you might want to add if you do love your journaling. What you're going to get are your wreaths there with the sentiment stamps, so you can build up your own wreaths. You've got the sentiments there too, and then you've got your little tags included as well. You're going to get two green ink pads, the exact colours I've got written down here for you. I want to say you've got the grasshopper, and then you've also got, I've got it here somewhere, grasshopper and your pine tree. So you get both of those, ideal really for inking up and colouring your wreaths. And again, £26 or $34 is the deal on that one. And then we've also got some pens on the show for you. A few questions coming in, which I'll fire Debbie's way in just a few moments' time. But your tricolours, so these are your watercolour tricolour markers. basically what you get here is 12 pens, but within each pen, 3 different colours, which are going to blend beautifully for you. Again, so if you've ever wondered about what colour goes with what, how to sort of do your watercolour techniques with the different colours, these are great because the pens have been mapped out for you, so you know exactly what's going to work. You get the storage case included with this too, which is rather handy. £38 or $57, saving $13.95 or $19.75 on that one. The pens, let's just come back to this because Sandra Schmieg on YouTube has asked, and this is a great question because we've got the tricolours, we've got the tri-blends as well. So Sandra wants to know, Debbie, is it better if you're a beginner to start with the water-based pens or the alcohol-based pens? What would be your take on that?
That's a difficult one. I would definitely say the water-based pens because they're much more forgiving, because if you do make a mistake, you can just put some water on it and blot it away. So they are much more forgiving. So yeah, if you're a beginner colourist, watercolours are much easier to use. But for me, I think the brush ones, especially if you want to get into alcohol colouring, is definitely the tri-blend markers, because that one pen holds 3 different colours of that same hue, so it makes it really easy to blend those colours into each other. So it just depends what you want to go for. If you want to be a little bit more messier with water ones, go with those, but if you want your alcohol inks, then go with the brush ones.
Sound advice, there's so many different ways you can use these, so like Debbie says, I suppose it depends on exactly where you want to go with them. And a good question from Anne, who wants to know, so with the twist and pops, so you know with the balloons, for example, let me just quickly get them. I'm trying to work this out in my own head as well. So the balloons obviously twist and go that way, don't they, horizontally. Could you twist and make them go? No, they wouldn't twist, would they? She wants to know if you can make them go the other way.
They only twist one way.
One way,
yes,
yeah.
only twist one way, yes.
All right.
Yeah, so you're actually better with those to make a card that opens long ways.
Yes.
And then the card will pop up, yes.
Good. Excellent stuff. Well, there we go. Hopefully all your questions answered for now. Thank you for all the comments coming in. Lovely to hear from our newbies as well. I've just had a message from Marie Hartman on Facebook who says, "Hi, Ben and Debbie. I'm watching from Bermuda." Oh, wow. And I mean, seriously, Bermuda, that does sound fantastic. Bermuda or Newton Aycliffe, what would you rather? Seriously, thank you for all these coming in. It's great to hear from you. Listen, plenty of time for you to get in touch if you want to ask us any more questions, if you want to let us know where you're watching from this afternoon as well. I'd love to hear from you, and particularly any newbies who want to give us a little bit of a wave. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you're watching for the first time. I'd love to hear from you. Facebook and YouTube is where you need to comment. We've only got half an hour left, so I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to give you time to check out your baskets, because I'm aware that the magazine is flying out the door. I'm aware that your advanced twist and pops are proving very popular. So let's give you time to get your baskets checked out. You shall miss nothing over the next 2 minutes, and we'll come back with some more demos and inspiration for you in just a sec.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
Yep. Do you know what? This has been one of those shows where we've had so much fun. It's been great to have all of your interaction as well. And actually, we thought to ourselves, how is there only half an hour to go? It is flown by. Do you know what? I think it's been a combination that we've had loads of fun. We've had loads of great demos, loads of great products on this show too. So many products that I'm seeing for the first time. Those advanced twist and pop dies off the chart, to quote Sarah. You've got the Connie Fong stamps, tremendous. And then of course we've got the launch of this brand new magazine, issue 30 of your Crafters Inspiration magazine. And you know what? So many of you have been commenting about this. Lou White just saying its title says it all. Inspiration, very detailed instruction and extras galore. Fred171 saying the magazines have great ideas, the parts to complete them and the downloads for papers and bits. It's an excellent investment. This is what you guys are saying, right? And this is what we asked for, so this is great. Susan saying, I love the magazine with all the amazing makes. Plus, you get to see what's coming out, meeting the team, love all the magazines, can't believe this is number 30. And then Sandra Dundas, how amazing is this? This is what you're saying. This is lovely. I love the magazine, says Sandra. If you're running dry of ideas, just look through one, sit down, follow the instructions, and you'll find your ideas will spread from what you're doing and you get a make from it. That is amazing. We're so pleased that you love the magazines. So if you bought issue 1 to 29, if you've never bought one before, you now know what you need to do. You need to keep going or get started with these. $9.99 or $19.95 is the deal with this. We'll get Debbie's take on it in just a second, but I will just quickly tell you again, inspiration galore, as we've heard from you guys. 67 pages in this magazine, 72 creative makes in here. You've got your downloadable elements in here. You've got all of these freebies as well, which basically gives you your interchangeable sentiment dies, a 15-piece Lee Holland stamp set, which is exclusive, and then you've got your Summer's Day embossing folder included as well. And like you guys have already alluded to as well, you get ideas and makes for the freebies within the magazine too. I think all in all, it's kind of one of the best deals that we do, isn't it, Debbie? Do you know what I mean? For value for money, and the fact that you've got so much in there, it's that's why it's so popular, I think, isn't it?
Oh, always. I mean, we have die-hard Crafters Inspiration collectors out there that as soon as it comes out, they have it in their shopping bag. And that is a tribute to the magazine itself. I know the company worked very hard on the magazine to make sure that all these projects are different, they inspire you, that have goodies in them that you cannot buy anywhere else, which is fantastic, because I think sometimes we want to feel a little bit special. We want to feel like we've got a nice magazine, but we've got something in there that we can't get any other way. Yeah. And actually, these are all added into here as complete bonuses. You know, the magazine itself, for me, all this inspiration is worth every single penny, and you're getting so many downloads. I mean, it says on here, 300 digital elements to download for your projects, which is incredible, and the ideas to back it up in the magazine as well, which is incredible. Sorry, I was going to speak, but I'm going to let Ben speak.
Yes. We both took a break together. No, you go.
I was going to say, shall I do a demo with using some of the products?
Yes, please.
Yes. So I'm going to use we're going to use a bit of everything to show you how we do it. And I'm literally crafting straight out of the box, which is amazing, because on top of all the 72 projects that you can make, I'm doing my very own one as well. So I've just got myself a piece of 5 by 5 inch card, and I'm going to pop it through the embossing folder. But first of all, I'm going to use my ink. So I have my Oasis ink pad, and I'm actually going to just tap it all around, and then actually I'm just going to rub it. I think that will give a better lay down. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my dauber, so my ink applicator, and I'm just going to smooth that around, just so that gives me a smoother finish. And I'm doing it very lightly, and I'm doing it on the front of the folder, because it's the front of the folder that I want to transfer the deboss part into the cardstock. So popping that in the folder, closing that down, and then we're going to run that through. So you could use this, in fact, we could, no, I can't do that, can I? Yes, I can, I've got it at hand. Sorry, you're wondering what I'm about. I was thinking I could use my Gemini Mini, but I didn't have the purple shim. Now the purple shim in the MIDI is the only extra that you need on top of your die cutting. Normally you would just just need your plastic folder, but you get your plastic folder plus your purple shim, and it's your purple shim that you can then run through your midi and it will emboss for you.
So purple shim just for embossing?
Purple shim just for embossing, yes. So I'm just going to actually put an extra shim onto that. So I'm just going to put an extra piece of card, just so, because I've used my pigment ink pad and I've actually took most of it off. So I'm just going to give an extra shim just to see if that will help with that embossing. Let's pop that to the side. Ah, there we go. So what that's done, you can see this tree. I'm going to highlight these, but all the tree embossing has come around the edges, and then we've actually got that colour in the background. So I'm going to pop my folder to one side, and then what we will use is I'm just going to, just collapse my cards. I know. I'm going to pick them up because they're sneaky peeks that we're going to be looking at. So
they've already been sneaked and peeked by many people. Yeah, who want to know what that's all about. So we'll chat more on that for the end of the show.
Right, so I'm just going to go in with my sandstorm, and I'm just going to go round the edges. So that's going to really highlight those beautiful trees, and we've got that gorgeous swing on there. So just very lightly, because I don't want to lose that blue, but I just want to create that beautiful scenery. So going around the edges.
Just to mention as well, just so we all know, we've only got 23 minutes left, and we obviously need to do the demo of the show and the demo of the day. I'm just putting that out there because we haven't done that yet.
Oh.
Yeah, so we've got that to do.
I think this is the quickest show. I know we were a bit later coming on, but I think it's still been one of the quickest shows that I've done.
I agree with you. Yeah, we were about 10 minutes late due to some little gremlins, but it feels like we've been on air about 20 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're an hour and 40 minutes in.
And it doesn't even feel like it's late either.
Don't say that. The bosses will be there,
but like, a lot of people, but it's sort of coming up to 9 o'clock for us here in the UK.
It is. So what time is that? I'm just looking down there. So nearly 5 o'clock on the East Coast, and yeah, coming up to 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock on the West Coast. Yeah, the end of the day. Producer Georgina's just gone. It's coming up food o'clock for her.
I can normally wait, but I was feeling very peckish.
Did you get a sarnie in the end?
Yeah, I had a sandwich. It was very, very nice. It was, yes. So we've just mounted that onto some beautiful cardstock to match that background. But what we do have is these gorgeous stamps, which I absolutely adore. So we're just going to stamp these out, and you'll be able to see these in all their glory. So just bringing in, again, using my stamping platform. We'll just pop our card onto there. So popping that in, using our magnets. And then we can place our little hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are becoming quite popular at the moment, aren't they? There's lots of people that have been showing their hedgehogs where they've made like hedgehog homes in the garden.
Really?
Yeah, all like little tunnels and things. So
what, building like homes for hedgehogs?
Yes, building homes for hedgehogs, and they're all starting to come out now because they've come out of hibernation. But they use them, and they're almost like decking, a lot of them, and little block works, and it's honestly it's incredible. Yeah, if you type in on Google or anywhere on the internet about making hedgehog homes, and they're incredible, the things that people do. All these little alleyways and little, so they feel secure, and it keeps them in the garden, and it keeps them out of the way of cats and things and birds.
So making it like hedgehog mazes and stuff, you mean? And
yes.
Little runs for them. I've not heard, let us know if you've done that. I've not heard about that.
Oh yeah, I'd love to know, and send pictures if you've got them. But yeah, that's become a massive thing. Yeah.
I just always knew that, like, if you knew you had like a hedgehog in the garden, weren't you supposed to put out some milk out for them or something, or a bit of cat food or something like that? But
yeah, and isn't milk? I've got a feeling that milk's not good for them, but I could be wrong.
Don't put out milk for hedgehogs then. If I've just got it wrong, don't do that.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm not sure if it's that for hedgehogs. It's something you shouldn't put out for them. That's like, I never knew that you should.
Oh no.
I'm going totally off piste here. That you shouldn't feed bread to ducks.
No, I know, because
it makes them blow up apparently.
No. No, it doesn't make them blow up. I just think it's not good for them. You can't. I think it It doesn't make them blow up. I just don't think it's fatigue.
Where have I heard that from, that they blow up?
No, just I don't think it's very good for their like digestive systems,
Yes,
is
it
it?
makes them
Oh, you mean expand? Bloat?
Yes,
I
blow
thought
up.
you meant
Bloat.
literally explode.
Bloat. Not explode.
That's what I thought you meant. No. It's
I don't mean like the bomb goes off.
That's what I thought you meant. I was like, what is Debbie on about there? No, I think they're all right with a little bit of it, aren't they? But not when people come down to the duck pond with like a full loaf of bread and like just chuck the whole thing in. It's like with like cats, for example, isn't it? Like, you know, you like to give your cat a little bit of milk. You shouldn't give cats too much milk because they're lactose intolerant.
Ah, okay.
And things like, do you know, like dogs, for example, with dogs, you shouldn't feed them chocolate.
Oh,
right?
I know chocolate is poison to them.
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
also I found out the other day, not that I've ever given my dog this because it'd be a weird thing to do, but grapes apparently, and I think onion was the other thing that are not good for dogs either.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So look at that. You see.
But they don't blow up.
They don't blow up if you give them. Well, I don't know actually because I've never given my dog grapes or onions, but I thought.
I didn't know ducks did that. Yeah.
Oh dear. Georgina just saying, yeah, twist and pop with the hedgehogs in. Well, you could probably affix those hedgehogs to one of the frames, couldn't you? That would be good. Twist and hedgehog, I just said. Oh,
Well, you don't want a hedgehog in your card. It will pop your balloon if you're using the balloon one, wouldn't it?
A hedgehog in your car?
In your card.
Oh, right.
One of these hedgehogs in your card because it'll pop the balloon because
Oh,
it's got
yes.
prickles.
It would with the prickles. Dear,
Right,
oh dear,
so
oh dear.
what I've done with these, I've just hand cut them out, and look, but just by adding a little cheek there, yeah, we can make a little a male and a female hedgehog there, which we can then put onto our scene. So let's pop that out of the way.
Just to chat, so we've been using the MIDI. Sandy's asked, so the MIDI can do an emboss folder. Yes is the answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
Does it include the folder or sandwich plate? So you
Yes.
get the folder, don't you, for your die cutting?
Mm-hmm, you do. So you get, let me show you. So you get
Here we
the one folder, yes. So you get your plastic folder, and that's all you need. You've got 4 different plates there, so use every single side of those.
Yeah.
You just keep turning them over and start using every single one of them. And then you get also your plastic shim, your purple plastic shim, and it's this one that you put your 2D folders with.
Yeah.
If you've got a 3D folder, you don't need anything.
No.
You just put that through on its own, which is brilliant.
I feel like I know about the MIDI because it's the only machine that I've used and I have at home, so I feel like I understand. I like it. I mean, I like all our machines, but I just like the MIDI for the fact that you don't have to worry about
It's
sort
so
of plate
handy,
combinations
isn't
and
it?
sandwiches.
Yeah.
It just makes it nice and easy.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is very easy to do.
Definitely as good as a sort of a starter machine before you sort of maybe move on to an electronic one. But they're also great if you have already got an electronic one and you know, you want to sort of craft on the go, or maybe now the weather's getting a bit nice, you want to do a bit of die cutting and embossing down the bottom of the garden. They're perfect for that as well. Look at this little hedgehog.
I know, they're so cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we're just going to have him sitting down there. We could have him on the swing. Should we put him on the
Oh
swing?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've never seen like a hedgehog in the garden. No, I've seen like rabbits and stuff, but I've never seen the live like hedgehog in its natural environment. I've been to like a hedgehog farm. Like we got a farm near us called like what's it called? Tiggywinkles. They rescue the hedgehogs. I've been there and seen them there, but I've never seen one like on my lawn or anything. Seen badgers in the wild. They can be a little bit scary. Yeah. Have you ever done it when you've been driving at night and they like run across the road and like they're really funny when they run. But foxes at the minute, yeah, as well. You see a lot of. Have you seen a live hedgehog, Debbie?
A what, sorry?
A live hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh, you have. You get them in your garden.
Yeah, I've got to think about frogs though. I love frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't really like
I
'em.
love frogs.
I don't.
Yeah, I actually see a frog the other day when I went out the front. I don't know what I went out there for.
This is a joke.
I went out and it was dark and something moved and I thought, oh, what's that? And it was a frog.
I'm not that I don't like them, but I find frogs a bit freaky because it's like I don't like things that scuttle. like mice, for example. I don't like because I like them, but then when they go, I don't like it. And then frogs, I don't like because you sort of go up to one, don't you? And then they like the sudden jerky movements and stuff.
I like holding frogs. I like how
do
they
you?
feel. Yeah, I love them.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I love frogs.
They're not slimy like you think,
No,
are they?
not at all. No, I love them.
No.
The only thing I don't like, because I do love all sorts of animal, wildlife, birds, reptiles, but I don't like snakes.
Oh, really?
I don't like snakes at all. Not a snake lover. So there we go. So just nice and quick, easy crafting. We've just popped a sentiment on from the die set, done that background embossing folder, and we've done those gorgeous hedgehogs. And I did want to, there is a little picnic basket here, so that would have looked really cute if we put that between them. So they've gone out for that gorgeous picnic.
Aww. Just to say, that's amazing. Those obviously are from the magazine. The deal you're seeing here is you got it good for the MIDI, 100 extra bonus points if you want to go for that today. But it's the magazine that's flying out the door. Hundreds of these have already gone. Make sure you get yours. If you've collected them already, you want to get issue 30 to keep the collection going. If you've not started yet, if you don't want to believe what we're saying, see what everyone else is saying on Facebook and YouTube, read the comments about why this magazine is so great. 72 creative makes in there, all the inspiration that you need, and makes from kind of beginner right up to advanced. All of your favourite friendly, crafty faces in there too. And front to back, it is all about all thriller, no filler. And don't forget, you've got all of these goodies included too. You've got your interchangeable sentiment dies, your 15-piece Lee Holland stamp set, and also you've got your Summer's Day embossing folder included. Can anyone else hear Debbie talking to herself, or is that just me? Yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Right. I'm actually, so I was like, where have I put that?
I put that. Carry on. So all of these are included. Plus, you've got 300 downloadable elements. Those 300 downloadable elements are yours via a code that you'll get in the magazine. Pattern papers and toppers from your Nature's Garden and Woodland Friends collection. 30 exclusive digital stamps for you to colour as well. And as I say, that link. Oh, she's like this. Where's me? What? You've got a link in the magazine, which is going to allow you to get your hands on all of those goodies. $9.99 or $19.95.
I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
I've lost my twist and pop card.
Oh, do we come on? Hang on a minute.
Can't have gone far. I haven't gone anywhere.
What do you? And I'm staying at a social distance. Where? Where's it? I haven't dropped it on the floor. You didn't knock it down here, did you? When you? Hang on, just coming through.
Just checking the bin.
Where has it gone? That is. That's so weird, isn't it?
Oh no.
Just coming through again.
I can't believe that. What have I done with it?
It's not in your plates under there, is it?
Where?
Is it in your plates?
No, I've used these ones.
Oh right.
Yeah. Sorry about this. Ben, get back.
It's a mystery. Well, you can't vote for the twist and pop card. Well, you can, but we can't find it. Okay, we'll have it as number 3. If you can remember what it looks like. I've got to be honest.
It was the present.
Oh yeah, the upside down present card.
I changed it.
Oh.
I managed to fix it.
Well, listen. Line them up. So come on, because we've got to do demo of the day. We're not going to have time.
It's down here.
Connie Fong is number 1. Quickly have a look while she's getting that. Connie Fong is number 1, right? There we go.
I got it.
Where was it? In the bin?
Yeah. No, it'd fallen down the side.
Ah. So 1 is.
Number 1.
Is which one? Connie Fong.
Connie Fong.
Okay.
Hedgehog.
2.
1, 2, and 3 is the twist and pop. Yes, look, I've done it the right way now.
Okay. 1 is Connie Fong, 2 is Hedgehog, 3 is Presents. You haven't got 5 minutes. You've got about 2 or 3 minutes to vote. Yes, and we are voting today, but you're going to have to be quick. So 1 Connie Fong, 2 Hedgehog, 3 Twist and Pop. Lots of love for the hedgehogs, by the way. Becky just saying those hedgehogs would work really well with the woodland animals. Yeah, and funnily enough, as I said, you get the Woodland Friends downloadable papers within the magazine to use with your hedgehogs. How super cool is that, right? And Joanne just saying on Facebook, you two are hilarious today, as usual. You are more than welcome. Get those votes coming in. As I say, 1 Connie Fong, 2 hedgehog, 3 twist and pop, and then once we've got those within the next couple of minutes, we'll do the vote for the demo of the day. The other demo, of course, was the craft along from a little bit earlier on. We've literally got like 9 minutes left, so we're going to have a look at the tricolours. I tell you what, I'll get those out from underneath here. These are fantastic, and again, if you want to get into your sort of watercolouring, then these are perfect because these are going to give you all those watercolour effects. You get 12 pens in total, 3 different colours within each pen, and you get the storage included here too. So, for example, you're going to get the Floral Meadow set, and can you see the bright floral, the warm fire in the fresh verdant brings you all of those different colours to allow you to create some beautiful, beautiful blends. You've then got your great outdoors, again, rich floral, your cool marine, and your botanic neutral as well. Then you've got your colour basics. Again, you can see how these are going to blend absolutely beautifully. Your warm primary, cool primary, and your complementary. And then also in the collection, your essential neutrals. So these are the 3 colours that you get in each pen down the bottom. This is the blend that you've got the ability to be able to achieve as well. And you get all of those, as I say, within the collection with the storage folder too. Just super, I think. So many different things that you can do with your watercolour pens, and certainly if you are buying any of the stamps today, particularly the Connie Fong ones, for example, these would work perfectly to colour in those gorgeous images, just to give you the blend that you would want. We are going to do one final quick demo. I suppose just a bit of a hint and tip as far as the tricolours are concerned, and just see how we can use these to create some lovely blends. So what have you got for us, Debbie, as we wait for the votes to come in?
Yeah, definitely. So I've just stamped out one of the Connie Fong stamps, and I've done it onto our watercolour card. Now, what I am going to bring in as well, and just give it a little bit of a shake, is I'm going to bring in our clear sparkle, because the clear sparkle I can work with the watercolour pens, so different ways of being able to do them. I'm also going to grab myself a grey out of here, because the great thing about this is you can really sort of mute your colours down, and so I'm going to just do it straight onto my mat here, because I like to have, or to be able to do it how I want to do it, rather than put it on and blend it out. So I'm just going to go round all these bits here, and what we're going to do is create this really fluffy cloud, and you can see I've hardly used any. But what that's given me is not only that gorgeous sort of greyness, it's also given me a beautiful sparkle as well. Because the pens themselves, the watercolour pens, are in fact watercolours themselves. They are water as well, water blendable sparkle pens. So I'm just going round the edges, just creating, and all we're doing really is just creating that motion of going round and adding that detail in, just giving that.
Just whilst you're colouring, just so we can get the voting going, it's now time for you to vote for your demo of the day. Do you know what was voted for as the demo of the show? Connie Fong.
Connie Fong, yes.
Yes.
Love that, it's beautiful.
So, let's do it in the order that they were done. So what is your demo of the day? Is it number 1 from the craft along earlier on, this gorgeous, gorgeous card from your creator card scene edges with the little box to go with it as well? I mean, that is magnificent. That is number 1. Or number 2, which is the Connie Fong card that you just voted for as your demo of the show. You have got 3 minutes to place your vote. So number 1, number 2. Vote now, please. And the winner we will pop up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame at the end of the show.
So what I'm doing here, this is why I say how forgiving these are, because I'm just taking a tiny bit and putting the darker one at the top. And then all I'm going to do is use my pen to drag that down so we get that ombre effect. So I don't want to put too much going down. because we want to just create that illusion of colour.
Quick question from Aisha says, are there any of the aqua tricolour shades repeats of the regular aqua marker colours?
The tricolours, they, I believe, are different colours.
Right.
They are the same colours connected to, we did the aqua pens.
Right.
So, yes, so they're different colours.
Good.
But they give a different result to alcohol markers. I mean, you can see it's much softer. They're water-based pens, so we're able to put that really sort of more muted colour. And I've just realised what I've done. I've actually stamped using a alcohol marker. So I'm being really careful because it's actually smudging. I'm wondering why I'm getting a smudge mark, and I've just realised why. But that does show you exactly how you can use them. If I go any further, it's just going to smudge all those lines. But you can see how easy they are to work. And if I just give that a wiggle, we might just be able to just pick up that beautiful sparkle on there, which looks incredible. But I think you'll agree, Ben, these stamp images are amazing.
They really are, and super, super versatile as well. We are rapidly running out of time. I just want to quickly throw back to Debbie here, because a lot of you eagle-eyed viewers will have seen some amazing makes over the other side of the studio. We have got some previews to show you of items which are coming up very, very soon here on Crafters TV. So as I just get ready to find out what you're voting for as the demo of the day, Debbie has got some fantastic sneaky peeks just to show you as to what is coming up very soon here on Crafters TV. What you got for us, Debbie?
Yeah, some really amazing dies. And actually, I don't know why anyone has not come up with this idea before, because it's a super simple idea, but they look amazing. I absolutely love these. I'm going to be making them all the time. So these are dies that you can see, really large dies. There's two dies, your outer edge and your inside one, which means you can create your whole card blanks in all these different words. I mean, how amazing do these actually look? I mean, just incredible. I'm totally in love with these. I think they're going to be incredibly popular.
Yeah, they
so
are.
I think when they do come out, you need to grab them, because it'll be then probably another 6 months to 9 months before we get them back in stock. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
I just adore these, Ben. The things that we can do with them are going to be amazing. So different types of cards, easel cards, I'm thinking, cards where you can put them on top, so like the double Dutch cards will be incredible. They are also coming with a set of stamps, which is great because it covers just all different occasions. And then the one thing we've done with them is bought out stencils. So I knew I was going to put them the wrong way. So we've got our beautiful heart stencil there. So you've got your stencil to be able to go around all those words. Love this one. So you've got your leaf stencil there, your botanical garden, your rick-rack there. Then we've got the circly one, which looks beautiful.
That bubbles.
And then that star one, which is incredible. So all of those, putting them onto them, and then I'm going to bring in some of the actual samples of things that you can do with them, which are incredible. I mean, look at this, using your pattern papers, creating just those amazing, just look incredible. Then with the stencils over the top, and then some inks. We've got that dotty one, look, that's the one with the dotty stencil. I mean, how amazing does that look? Absolutely incredible. And then we've got the friend one there, so we've got a beautiful friend. And I love that you've got that really large word, but also that matte and layer to create the actual base card itself. Another one using the heart stencil there, so those hearts all in the background. I mean, you're going to have so much fun in these. There's the star one, just really, really beautiful. I'm going to quickly flick through just a few more samples because they're gorgeous. Look at this one, using your own sort of stencils in there, just look amazing. Right, so that's this one out of...
Launching this Friday, 23rd of April on launch day. Sarah will be here to launch that. And it is her birthday, of course, as well. So a lovely day to be able to launch that. The Gemini Expression shaped word dies and stencils. They are going to fly out of the door, no doubt. And our second preview, the Gemini Delicate Creator Card dies. Lots of you have spied these already. Launching on Monday, the 26th of April. Go on, Debbie, what we got?
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to even show you these. They are incredible. What if I showed you this card here?
That's stunning.
I mean, how incredibly beautiful is that? And it's this die here. These are some of the most intricate, beautiful creator card dies we have ever done. They have an outside edge, so they have a die which cuts out completely, or just the die that cuts in. So cut in or cut out, but they are beautiful.
Oh, wow,
I mean, look how,
I've never seen such an intricate butterfly.
Yeah, that is so amazing. Such beautiful designs there. I mean, I can see that on so many wedding invitations, party invitations, girls' cards, prom cards, so many different things that you can do with them, which will look amazing. I mean, come on. Fairies.
That's what everyone's been spying
honestly,
on your set over there.
It's so pretty, yes. So we've got that beautiful fairy card here. I mean, look at that. Cutting right through that card there. It looks absolutely stunning. You are going to love every single one of them. Right, this is the one, Belle of the Ball. I just predict a riot on this one. It is going to be a hugely popular. That is the most intricate die I've seen in a long, long time. It is absolutely perfect. And then, I mean, they just keep getting better. Look at that.
Oh, I love that. Look at the heart shape in the tree.
So I'm going to bring this one in. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, where have you seen such the most beautiful die? The design, I have to say, hands up to the design team. This one is absolutely stunning. The idea is there. I mean, if you wanted to snip away the couple, you can, and just have that gorgeous tree. Maybe do a family tree out of that one. And then our last one, I love this one as well, Ben. Look at this. I mean, really is a celebration to be held, isn't there? It's going to be one big party when we can all go out and we can meet our friends, but look how magnificent this card is. I mean, it really is just cards that dreams are made of. So yes, these are going to be just the most popular, I've done that the wrong way, popular designs that you have ever seen, and they launch on Monday.
Cannot wait. Mark those shows in your diary. Friday for the first launch, Monday for the launch of the Delicate Creator Card Dies. Phenomenal. We are slightly over time, but we did start a little bit late. I just need to mention to you the winner of the demo of the day is this from earlier on. I knew it would have to be this gorgeous card with the box as well. That is going to be going up on our Crafty Walk of Fame as Tuesday's winner. And don't forget, if you've got anything in your baskets right now, to check them out, particularly that magazine. It is flying out of here like oatcakes. I'm just telling you, it's a brilliant deal. $9.99 or $19.95 for that amazing issue 30. Debbie, thank you so much. So when are we going to see you back on our screen?
I will be back next Sunday.
All right, well, we shall very much look forward to it. This Sunday coming.
Sorry, this Sunday coming, yes.
Yeah. It's going to be brilliant. And I tell you what, I will be back with you on Monday, which I'm looking forward to already. Thank you for watching as well. Thank you for all of your input and your comments and questions. We thoroughly enjoyed our day with you today, and we shall see you very soon. If you're wondering what's coming up here on Crafters TV, have a look at this. Bye for now.
Make sure you come and start your day the right way tomorrow here on Crafters TV. Wake Up Call with Craig will be here, which will be fantastic. The lovely Becky will be joining him in the studio too. That'll be at midday here in the UK. That's 7 AM Eastern Time. Then a little later, we've got a masterclass with all things stamps and stencils. We've also got the head teacher of Crafters TV herself, Jan, in the building with the lovely Becky, and that will be at 3 PM here in the UK or 10 AM Eastern Time. I know the guys can't wait to see you there.